sports. It's in the game.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're watching the Snowhawks, Offensive Player of the Year. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Snowhawks
it is time
and the Commanders
for football
on Monday
as
night.
we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are the teams we're going to be talking about come the end of the regular season.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll run.
Well, Mike, this is not somebody that you're usually afraid of beating you with his legs, but every now and then he can do just enough to extend the play. That's exactly what he did here. Picks up enough yardage, converts the first down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Here we go. Second and 10.
They send a receiver in motion left. Now this time they'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. He'll return it from the 11. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it, going up top. That's caught! And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
2nd down and 8. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go right and find his running back, and he's going to be taken down. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Snowhawks. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Snowhawks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Man in motion, heading left. Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. 18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Throwing now from the gun. This one complete right side. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time, he's in. Touchdown, Snowhawks. The PAT, up and good. And the Snowhawks move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense make their way out to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating at...
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Snowhawks.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Commanders come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
That one intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Snowhawks going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. This taken at the 5. Oh, yeah. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense going to take over just before the half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was the visiting Cowboys who got the win on the road. The Cowboys had lost their first 4, but they're able to get into the win column for the first time with the victory there. From there, we're off to check out another game, and they were losers in that one to the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. 21-17, the final score. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou to check on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. J.J. McCarthy. A strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
The 3rd quarter is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Snowhawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he will score. Touchdown, Snowhawks. The extra point is up and through. And the Snowhawks are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Ho-ho! He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Commanders' offense headed back to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Here we go. Let go.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that is incomplete. The Commanders about to send this one away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Snowhawks offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on.
And he will score. Touchdown, Snowhawks. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Come on, set.
A handoff here, up the middle, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football. They'll come up to third and 3.
Let's go now.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Throwing right, it's taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Ready up. Here we go. Check go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Good running inside the 25. And he'll be taken down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. He can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. They'll stay on the ground. And they'll get this only to about the 10.
60 bison. Let's go. Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Snowhawks. No problem there on the extra point, and the Snowhawks keep rolling right along. 38-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
Reload!
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They'll send him over to the left. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball,
and this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good, and the Commanders will get just a bit closer. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So it's a win for our visitors. They continue